Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bobby D.
Good morning.
And one, two, three.
We're
back.
back.
So it is great to be back here in our own little studio after being away, being on the train gang,
Yes.
for we did what 12 minutes of a show.
But at least we did some.
Yeah, we did.
At least we did something.
But yeah, how's that light look to you? Does it look pretty? I really don't want to
Mm.
put prison lights on us. Should I turn? Should I turn a different light on?
Oh well. No.
I really hate that one.
I'll get my sunglasses and put sunglasses on.
Yeah, I really. Maybe we can turn it somewhere. Yeah, turn it out of focus.
Shit, that's
Yeah,
quite bright.
maybe turn it again.
What do you think?
That's better.
Okay.
It's not shining on anything here, so
Yeah, like directly in our faces.
yeah, maybe you should turn it one more time.
It's gonna be showing out the window.
Okay, I think that's a little better. Or is it? Well, you know what
okay.
the problem is it's gloomy here today, so it's raining and now it looks dark in here. I just it just doesn't seem that's fine.
Okay.
Right there. We'll just have to roll with it. So anyway, folks, Bobby D and I are back here in our own little studio.
Mm-hmm.
So good morning to each and every one of you. Good morning, Danetta. Thank you for welcoming us back.
Good morning.
And nice vacation.
Nice vacation.
Nice vacation. We'll be talking about that and a whole lot of other things I've got down here, and maybe some other things I just didn't write.
Oh, okay. Sounds
But
good.
We'll have some fun as always. And before we get started, it is May the 9th, 2026 for your Saturday. It is the CCI radio show back in our home studios, CMC and Bobby D. Partnered with the Netta's Avon store, sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. So if you don't know anything about either one of those companies, make sure you do. Make sure you go to youravon.com/Danetta Hardy, and you can go to Vibrant Souls. You can find them on Instagram and Facebook, and you can email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. And both companies will have a whole lot of goodies for you, especially Mother's Day is tomorrow. So if you waited too late to buy something, shame on you.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit too tight now.
Yeah, unless maybe you're looking to buy something for beginning of summer. I don't know.
Or yeah, that's true. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be Mother's Day. It's just that Mother's Day is upon us.
Yeah, it is upon us.
But you can still get something for your mother or your girlfriend or your wife, whatever. There's men's products as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you could still purchase from these two companies, and all is well.
Yeah, all is well.
All is well.
So let us go ahead and get our show started. So again, thank you for those who have been watching us through and through and supporting us. We greatly appreciate you. So here we go. So better than most, second to none, connecting the world for 14 years and counting. We are the CCI radio show, and our show begins in just a matter of moments, so stay tuned. Okay, and we are here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time, welcome aboard. We are glad that you are here. We want to thank those of you who, uh, may be new to the channel and may have found us aware of our many shorts that we put out there. That we do put a lot out there.
That's true.
We have put a lot out there in the past few days.
I put some out yesterday.
Yeah, didn't you put one out last night?
Yeah, and maybe even early this morning.
Early this morning, yeah.
I have to look. Let me check.
Okay. While Bobby D is checking that, we want to make sure that if you didn't get a chance to watch yesterday's Cooking Fun with Mrs. Cubbage, make sure you go watch that. It's available right now for you on our YouTube channel, which is where you're watching our show. So we greatly appreciate you guys. Also, I do want to bring this up too. So, Leo Angel Soaps, handmade soaps, and more. For those of you who have made purchases, just to let you know, we didn't forget about you, and we will be getting to those very shortly, and also getting those out very shortly as well. So. Stay tuned for that, and thank you for your patience regarding that. We greatly appreciate that. But to those of you who don't know, we do have some great handmade soap products, soaps, for you guys. Glycerin soaps were made in-house. They're made with love. So when you look at the soaps, each soap may be a little bit different because there could be some bumps and some bruises or some chips or something like that on it. That's because, there are some imperfections when you're making stuff.
That's right. And it's handmade.
And that's handmade. But we do let you know that the quality is really good. So make sure that you guys, support Leo Angel Soaps as well.
And now that I'm on injured reserve, I could just sit and create.
Yeah, which brings me, we're going to talk about that.
Oh.
Well, that's one thing I was going to kind of roll in there as well. So, how you feel today?
I feel okay. I feel okay.
Feel okay?
Yeah. How you feeling today?
I feel okay. It's kind of weird because last week this time we were traveling on that train.
We were.
I don't even know exactly what location we were in at this point last week.
Well, let me see.
It wasn't Eastern PA because we have. It wasn't Central PA because we haven't made it there yet.
No, not quite.
So
maybe about whatever would be like 3 hours out of Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was
in
thinking.
That direction.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. But how did you enjoy? I think the train ride was great.
I do too. I think it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
We should critique it.
I think we will.
We'll do a critique on it. And I think it's the best way to travel.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It was definitely good. It was a very long train.
It's a very long train.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I guess I didn't realize how long it was. Like how the length of it. It sounds stupid, but I guess when you're trying to get in there, you're like, oh wow.
Yeah, you don't really care. You just want to get in and find a seat.
Mm-hmm. And you found some good seats.
Thank you.
Yeah, the first one we were traveling to, you found some great seats, and even the ones after the fact, like when we were coming back, the seats weren't that bad.
Yeah, I guess they weren't horrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they weren't as good as the first set, though.
No. But there were a lot of people there that were a little sus.
Yes. However, on the first train headed there, everybody was sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was early.
That's true. But it seemed like people have done this before. The people on the train, they've done it before. So they already know, oh, it's going to take me. And not everybody was going to New York, but the people just slept. So I guess. And then when I posted that we were on a train, most of the people that I know were basically like, oh, I love the train. I used to, when I was in college, I would go from Pittsburgh to New Jersey or blah, 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 blah. So it was actually kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so that made me think, why didn't we take trains before? Didn't even think
Never
about
thought
it.
about it. No.
Just always tried to drive somewhere.
Yeah. But knowing that you can take a train to NYC just really, really saved a lot.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it did. It did. So, so we did that. We now know that you really could bring your own snacks and drinks and stuff like that on the train. But we did get some snacks and some breakfast sandwiches
Mm-hmm.
on the train, and it was, of course, you know, if you've been on a train, you already know. But they have their own what they call a cafe car.
Yeah.
So the cafe car was very interesting, but the guy that was running it couldn't have been sweeter. He was very nice.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of Amish people on that particular train, and they were kind of bogarting everything and everybody, and you know, people couldn't get by, and it was just, they just kind of took over. You know, no offense.
And we weren't even in
To the
that. We weren't
Amish,
even
but-
in on that side of PA yet.
Right, right. So there was that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't like that either.
Yeah. Was there anything else that stood out about the train?
Other than like it going, sometimes it went really fast and sometimes it slowed down.
Yes. And then it went backwards from Philly to New York.
Yeah, that I didn't understand. I was like, we thought we were going back to Pittsburgh.
Yes, back to,
But then,
like, we rode all this
way, I was like, why are you
way.
going to stop at Philly? So, but what they said was they changed conductors,
Mhm.
they changed engines,
Yes. And they changed the crew
and changed the crew and changed the track.
and changed the track.
So those four things they do in Philly, and then yes, the train that was going forward the whole way ends up going backwards.
Which is weird.
Yeah, the rest of the way from Philly to New York.
That's true. That's exactly right.
But we made it.
Yeah, we made it.
We made it. We got off right across the street from Madison Square Garden.
Yes, which was really cool.
Yeah, as soon as we stepped out the train station, we were just like, oh, you know, this is like it was cool. It was, you know, people were just chilling. Everybody was smiling and saying, you know, guys like, you need a ride, you need this, and that.
Mhm.
Everybody was just standing there, you know, greeting us.
That's true.
You
That's
know,
true.
all the halal trucks were there.
Yes, which we didn't go to.
No.
But we found our way to our hotel,
Mm-hmm.
got checked in,
Yep.
relaxed for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then we went to the restaurant bar downstairs.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Mhm.
You know, the gentleman at the bar, he was really nice, and you know, we were looking at the menu, and the one thing that seemed kind of like, what should we really get here? Sorry there.
Excuse me.
Yeah, one thing we should probably get is maybe tacos.
Mm-hmm. And they were very, very good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
I don't think I've ever had those good of tacos.
I know they were very tasty.
Yeah.
And then we went to
That night.
that evening.
Yeah, that evening. What did we do? Well, we ate dinner at the bar place,
Mm-hmm.
and then we headed on. Took a little jazz in. We went to Birdland. See the bird there? There he goes. So we went to Birdland,
We did.
and we saw this young lady on the bottom, Gabrielle Cavassa.
Kavasa.
So if you look on the bottom, right there, you'll see Gabrielle Cavassa. That's who we ended up seeing that night, and she wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it was cool to actually be in a jazz club. We understand that it's iconic.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things in New York, they say are iconic.
Yeah,
But
well, they are.
yes. So Birdland, we were able to make it to Birdland. And I think Sam C enjoyed
I did.
it.
Yeah, Birdland was good. We had, we just grabbed some more finger foods and stuff.
Yes.
And once we left Birdland, we headed on back to our room. And next morning, they had would you say a decent breakfast?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, decent breakfast at the place.
Free breakfast.
Free. Well,
which is
if
nice.
it's free, it's included.
Yes.
You get your choice. You can make your waffle if you want. They had bagels, scrambled eggs, meats. Like they had sausage patties, potatoes. Am I missing something?
Muffins.
Fruit. Yeah, muffins and fruit. Okay.
Bagels.
You can see which way I didn't go because too many people around, and some people look sus. So that's why I was like, I'm just gonna.
I didn't have any of that either, but
yeah. Did you notice? I noticed there was this person that was in front of me while I was waiting to get food, and the lids of the things they had, like the one people kept them up. Why you keep it up? Pull it down.
Yeah, pull it down.
Right. That's the whole reason why you want to keep the thing hot.
Right. That's why there's a lid on it.
Right. And in case you just accidentally sneeze on it, like
accidentally,
like sneeze potatoes.
Yes.
Or something. We don't want any of that.
No.
So, but it was really nice. The people treated us, no matter where we were, whether it was at the hotel, whether it was out in the street. I mean, you couldn't ask for better hospitality.
That's very true.
Once we did that, what did we do that day?
Summit.
Yeah. That was no, wait a minute. That was
on Saturday night, then Sunday.
I think we just walked and got some souvenirs first.
We tried until I hurt myself.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yes, so Birdland, and then
the View.
Oh yes. But so
before
that, we met with.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, somebody who we haven't seen in person in quite a while, and someone who was a great audio contributor. We had a chance to actually meet up with Robert and his wife, Leah.
That's right.
We met Leah for the first time physically.
Yes.
And I tell you that meeting couldn't have been
better.
Yeah, it was really cool. And it's always great to see Robert. We chatted, we texted yesterday, and I was telling him what a great time that you and I had, and it was so nice to meet Leah. And they're actually on their way on their own trip.
Yeah, so it's wonderful.
Yeah, their anniversary's coming up.
That's right. So that's great.
So we wish them well on their trip. But we had a great time. It's a shame that we didn't get a chance to eat at this restaurant that we were sitting at the bar talking to. But we met this nice lady bartender. She's a trip.
Yes, she was a lot of fun.
She was a trip, and then when Robert and Leah came in, we all sat there, and
there was a singing waiter in there.
Yeah. Yeah, boy, he sounded really good. How many songs he sing?
I think about 2 or 3, but I only recorded one.
Oh, one. Okay. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
It is a short. It is a short. If you want to see, the waiter singing.
Yep. The notice said, "Sounds like you had an amazing time," and she said, "The wizard."
The wizard.
Yeah, it was good. It was good to see the wizard. He
looked happy and healthy. And,
he looked good.
Yeah, he did.
I like that shirt he had on too. I was kind of jelly. I was like, I don't have a shirt like that. I was like, I should.
You have to ask the wizard
where did he get that shirt?
Where did he get it from? Yeah.
Yeah, the wizard was cracking all kinds of jokes. Wizard jokes.
But we had a great time. They were very wonderful and hospitable. And
the one thing that Robert was laughing at or intrigued at when I keep talking about that sandwich at Primanti.
Oh no, not the Primanti sandwich.
He was like, I gotta get this sandwich because he was looking at it. I showed him the picture, and he was like, his mouth was just watering. You know, well, when most people see Permani's Brothers sandwiches, their mouth waters.
And it's so big.
Yeah, it is big.
It's a big sandwich.
And like we said, it has, whatever you want on it. If you want to get pastrami on it, you do it. If you want to, you can do pastrami and cheese, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they'll put pastrami, cheese, coleslaw, fries. It's
just like a big handful
sandwich,
of fries and boom.
And a big glob of coleslaw to store it right on. I mean, now keep in mind, this coleslaw does not have any mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's just it's just a cabbage shavings with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, maybe, or
tastes good though.
Italian dressing or something.
Yeah, it tastes real good though.
So it's not like mayonnaise-y, a bunch of wet mayonnaise like most
places.
Yes.
We don't do that here in the Still City.
No we're gonna try not to make your sandwich wet.
Yeah, we go big too here. So
apparently.
Hey, good morning, sis.
Hey.
Oh, she put Walmart.
Oh, heading to Walmart.
Okay, gotcha.
Safe
travels to Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Pick an order up while you're ready. While you're there.
I know. I should have asked. I didn't know. I would have asked.
Yeah. Maybe we'll side chat you. Pick our order. No, I'm just joking.
No,
because we're still trying to figure out some other things.
Well, actually, I know we're talking about New York, but side chat. Terry and I went on a little excursion yesterday.
Oh, actually, we don't have a set. We can go back and forth.
We got lost in Pittsburgh.
That sounds like a series.
Yes, and that's what we were thinking we might have to call it.
Lost in Pittsburgh.
And Terry suggested that next time she and I try to go somewhere we don't know, that you have to come so you can navigate.
You want to drag me along too, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
You get dragged along on the girls' trip.
Girls' trip plus one?
Yes.
Girls' trip plus one guy.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So tell us about this wonderful place that you and Terry went the other day.
Well, we wanted to do a little Mother's Day shopping and things. So we did that. And then Terry found this on TikTok, a soul food restaurant. And as you know,
we do have some somewhere.
Here in Pittsburgh, there are some.
And some are sus.
But very sadly, few and far between.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want some soul food, hopefully you live near a soul food restaurant, or you have to make it yourself. Period. Sadly, that's the way it is in Pittsburgh. That's the way it is. But that's okay. So Terry said, hey, let's try this. So it's called A&E Eats.
With a Z.
With a Z. And I did some shorts, and I actually, Terry sent me a video of what she got, because that's basically what I picked up for us. And I posted hers on our channel. And actually, it was funny. It was weird because I don't know why it did, because it's literally just a short video. And for some reason, instead of going into the shorts section, it went to video, which I don't understand. And I guess it's because, hers was the original, and since she sent it to me, now it's a copy. I don't know. I don't understand why that happened, but it's in, if you want to see what we got, put it, you could go to our channel after you're done watching this, go to our channel, and you can see, or stay on our channel and go to the videos section, and you'll be able to see Terry's video of what it is we had. However, I did also order cabbage and greens.
Can I tell you the cabbage and greens were hidden?
They were delicious.
I wish they would have I wish it would have came into a bigger portion, because that was really good.
It was delicious. And for us, it was, I'm sure for Terry, it's probably going to be 3 or 4 meals. And for us, since there's 2 of us, it ended up being 2 meals.
I was going to say a snack.
No, well, it was a snack for you. It was 2 meals for me. It was 2 meals for me, so it worked. I had it for lunch when we got back, and then we had it for dinner.
I want to know how they made that chicken.
It was great. It was delicious.
I want to know how they made that, because it wasn't greasy.
Yes.
They had the right seasoning. I'm still trying to figure out what seasoning that was.
And I will say this,
I didn't sneeze.
Yeah, right. You didn't sneeze.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, it's very interesting. Not for everything,
but some things.
And Sam C is much like his mother when it comes to this. The both of them sneeze, not every time after a meal, but often after they're completely finished. Food is, their plates are finished.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. I don't want to eat anything else. And you wait a couple of minutes, and then the sneezes start. So, and it's interesting that this particular restaurant did not do that. So I'm curious as to, and actually it's funny, I'm curious knowing that your mom sneezes after as well.
It's a trait.
I mean, but I'm wondering if we still had some left over and she was willing to try it, I'd be curious if she would sneeze.
Probably wouldn't.
I don't know. I just found that fascinating. Like, oh, you didn't sneeze. Like, this is a new restaurant. We'd never eaten anything from there before.
Mm-hmm.
So I was happy to see that. Also, something I found very interesting, which if Terry Lee is still able to respond, we went there, and so I'm going to give you the cons of it. The parking lot, especially when your knee is bad. Like I said, I'm praying that this knee situation for me is a temporary thing. However, for those who need
somewhere to sit,
like if you're on crutches, or you're always wearing knee braces and things like that, and you're in a disabled person. Unfortunately, the parking lot is not good for that.
That's what Sis just
said. It is
said.
All gravel, and it's hilly. So if you're not one that could just walk, you know what I mean? If you can't just walk, unfortunately, that is not a good place.
Yeah, that's what Sis just said. The food was so good. The parking lot and the service were trash.
Yes.
I didn't know the service was trash.
Yes. So
I thought you said the service was good.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No. So the food was good. But Terry is right. We
they didn't treat you guys right?
They didn't treat anybody right. They didn't treat anybody right.
Like, hello, how you doing? What can I get you?
No. The place was packed. Now the place itself is, and we and Terry and I thought, well, maybe we could sit down for a moment or whatever, because of my knee and everything. But we got in there, and the room, there's nowhere I lied. There were 2 seats.
Shouldn't do that.
2 seats. And there were about at least, what would you say, Terry Lee, about 10 to 15 of us in space. If you think about, I mean, obviously I don't know what everyone's bathroom looks like, or even your kitchen. Maybe I'll say I'm just guessing, put your bathroom space, unless you live in a fancy highfalutin area. So if that's it, no. But if you live in a middle class area, live in a middle class home, add your kitchen to your bathroom, maybe. And that's the space that the 10 to 15, and more people were coming in. More people were walking in. Now, when we got out of the car, there was this gentleman, and he saw us walk in, and he saw me kind of holding on to Terry's car, and he was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And, "Oh, we're good. How you doing?" "Oh, I'm blessed. I'm blessed." And he was walking. Wasn't walking ahead of us, but he was kind of trying to walk with us because he saw I was trying to balance myself. And he, no, let me help you get the door. "Oh, thank you." So he kind of stepped back, let us in. And it was funny because so many people were filtering in there, and so many people, and the service, they didn't know what they were doing. And it was so funny. I told Terry, I said, I said, I should have grabbed him and been like, he's with us, because he stood back as other people, and he just kept letting people in. And I'm like, what is he doing?
Sounds like a nice guy. Very
nice. Don't get me wrong. He's a very nice guy. But I just felt bad because if he was coming in there to get, like we don't know what he was coming for. Like, was it your lunch break? Were you getting something for your family? It is Mother's Day weekend. Were you getting something for your mom? You told your mom, yes, I'm gonna get this food from your favorite restaurant, but I'm not going Mother's Day. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not going on Mother.
They might not be open on Mother's Day.
Maybe not, but I'm gonna tell you what. We just felt so bad because he just kept standing there, and he was standing in the back, which was where the front of the bill. So he's standing in the back. People are filtering in, and he's just opening the door for people. And I literally, I really did. I almost grabbed him. I'm like, well, can you put his order? He's with us. Yeah, he's with us, because he was still standing there when we left. So I don't know.
Maybe he didn't know what he wanted.
I don't know.
Did you have many choices?
There were a decent amount of choices, but it wasn't a big menu, if that makes sense. So like there were
chicken.
Yeah, obviously, like chicken and fish, cabbage. Some of the things I brought home.
Probably ribs.
No, lamb chops.
Lamb chops, no ribs.
I mean, like I said, I didn't look at the whole menu. Maybe
surprised.
Maybe Terry Lee can tell me, because Terry was the one because she, thank goodness, ordered it from her phone. And then when we went in there, even though we still had to wait, we were still waiting.
How long were you standing?
Well, her app said that we were to pick up at 12:40, and then we probably got out of it. It took a while, but I just kind of leaned up against the wall and just kind of
able to take pressure off.
I was, yes, but I don't know, maybe about 15 minutes, maybe 15 additional, because we got out of the car at about 12:40, and then I remember looking at her clock, and it was 1:11 when we pulled off.
Okay.
So there was that, but it smelled wonderful. It looked wonderful.
Food was good. I'm not gonna lie.
Right, you did like it, and the people that were there that were waiting, of course, had an attitude. And there was this young girl. I was like, and she was I could see she was trying to bogart her way. So I stood in the line, and then Terry noticed that, like, oh, Bobby's bristling. I'm like, no, I'm not going to stand here any longer than we have to. Nope. I'm here. I'm standing here. And Terry took her phone up to the front and was like, I'm here for a pickup for Terry, by the way. I'm here for pickup. Oh, okay. So they're scurrying around.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
So yes, the Norman sisters took care of that. So we took care of that real quick. And so Terry was laughing at me when I was standing there, literally like on one leg, like, yep. Little girl, I'm not
Oh,
messing with you.
man.
I'm not messing with her. So I was not messing. I'm not messing.
Well,
I'm not a fan of waiting in line anyway. I don't like waiting.
just remember that, folks. Bobby D
I
is
don't
not
like
a fan of
waiting.
waiting in line. I see we have some comments
Especially
here.
when my knee hurts.
Yep, that's another thing.
So, but
Well, I'm
anyway,
glad you're feeling better.
thank you.
Let's see, we've got some comments here. Hey, good morning, Shar. Happy Saturday
Good
to you.
morning.
Let's see. Sis said the cashier seemed mad that people were there and that we had ordered through DoorDash. We spent to $80. Yeah, $80.
Yeah, like a total of $80 between us for the food. And you know, you
What
could
was that, sales tax?
no,
I
this
couldn't
is before
imagine.
tax. This is before the
And
tax.
Janetta said, wow. She said, did that man seem to be part of the business since he was holding the door for everyone?
No, I don't. I'll be honest with you,
Random
Janetta. I'm
dude?
not sure. I would. I feel like he pulled up at about the same time, and of course, nothing against my handsome husband, but ladies out there, he was a very handsome dude too, very handsome. And some tattoos and little glasses, little light skin.
Waiting to get his grub.
Waiting to get his grub. But I don't. You know, Janetta, I'm gonna say no. I mean, he could have. Maybe that's
Well,
why he didn't
was
seem
standing there for
bugged.
40 minutes holding the door for everybody. I would say no, he's not part of the business.
Or he could. I mean, but what Danetta is saying is that maybe he was. He just happened to, you know, show up when we did. Oh, you know, like he's letting the people get in front of him. So maybe he. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe he was, because he didn't seem bugged like me.
Really?
Bugged like me. No, I got here first. I am not waiting. And we've been here 20 minutes already. So we're not waiting anymore.
Well,
but he wasn't, you know, he honestly just didn't seem pressed at all. Yeah.
Well,
maybe he was. That's a good point.
You or Terry can answer this question for Shar.
Okay.
Shar wants to know, how long has this place been in business?
Oh, that's a good
Maybe you
question.
or Terry can answer that.
At
least to the best of your knowledge. Does it look new?
Well, it's in McKees Rocks, which is, of course,
I still can't believe y'all went there. I'm just saying, you know, it's like I'm like, you know, I can see Homewood, Hill District. You know,
well, it's in McKees Rocks, and it's, you know, it's the area, as far as I'm concerned, looked like one of our older communities. Yeah, one of our older areas.
Like a Lawrenceville or something?
Maybe kind of like a Lawrenceville. Like Terry and I were actually talking about it. We were surprised, because I guess neither one of us had really stopped in, maybe just been through McKees Rocks. But you know, it was an older, and it looks like maybe they're trying to revitalize it. The store front, like I said, you know, obviously that's the outside, but the inside did look kind of refreshed and new to me.
But the outside didn't.
No, I mean, you know, just like a typical small storefront, Pittsburgh, you know, Pittsburgh.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just one little mini awning, kind of a little overhang, two or three little steps to get into the building, and you know, little brick building, and kind of like a New York brownstone, because there was like the restaurant we went to, and then another little something, and then the hair shop, and then you know, so it's kind of like a little New York brownstone
type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Shar, looks like Terry answered your question. She says she doesn't know. She heard about it maybe a year or two. I mean, she's taking maybe a year or two. So that's your answer, Shar.
And there's like fresh paint, like it was painted fresh. I did take a video of a mural that they painted on the wall. it looks like, just from the little signs and stuff that they had up, it's called A&E Eats, and A&E are, it's named after somebody named Anthony and Eli. And I'm assuming that the woman that's in the mural is one who's passed away, and I think they're using her recipes, because the person that was in the mural, and then I didn't get a video of this, but there was a picture on the wall behind the
Oh, that's pretty cool.
behind the counter.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that that's who was on the wall, but I don't think that the woman's name is Anthony or Eli. So it was a little bit,
Okay.
So maybe Anthony and Eli own the business, but it's in remembrance of
her.
This lady. Yes.
Sis said at least 15 minutes there were chairs there. Oh, did you answer my question?
2 chairs.
Yeah. 15 minutes there were chairs there, but naturally no one offered her a seat. Don't you? And Shara said 111 special number. And
1111 too. That's
the 1111.
The lucky make a wish.
Shara said this sounds like a lot just to eat good food. And Danetta's laughing at you, and then Shara said Bobby gangster moves. Danetta's just looking. Shara said, Bobby, your lashes are popping on screen.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness! Don't even wear any. And my own lashes are about this big. Thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever said that I had lashes. Thank you.
Shara said that she Googled A&E Eats. She said, yeah, it indicated approaching its 3rd year from late 2025.
Oh, okay.
Okay, right. That's good.
But they were very, very busy, and people just kept, it seemed like, like Terry and I left, and a couple more came in. People were standing outside. People were still inside there, and
yeah.
So it's clearly popular. The food really is good.
Okay.
The cabbage and the greens were
hidden.
Now, we didn't get this, but Terry got some potato salad and some linguine. So what do you think about that, Boo?
Not potato. No, I would have liked that potato salad.
Well, I figured
but the greens and the cabbage were fine.
Well, so okay,
it probably didn't go with the
so the order that
choice selection,
right, that we got was six whole wings, and the wings came with 2 sides. So I chose the macaroni and cheese.
That was good too.
And
cabbage,
the greens, and then I told Terry to add cabbage.
Terry said fire.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Right.
And then Terry's
potato salads.
Right.
It's a soul food restaurant. I mean, if a soul food restaurant doesn't know how to make potato salads, then that's a little bit of an issue.
Well,
there are some that don't.
Well, Terry Lee, has decided that you're going to go with us next time.
We black,
so we don't get lost.
We black, we eat potato salad. But yeah,
we'll get you your potato salad next time.
All right. Shar said, y'all making me hungry. Now I want some ribs. Sorry, Shar.
Now Terry said the only thing that she saw that got a not so good review there as far as food was the lamb chops, and we're thinking that probably the lamb chops didn't travel well.
Well, but didn't they have ribs? You said no.
Like I said, I didn't look at the.
Maybe they didn't. I think I'm a little bit surprised they had lamb chops and not ribs.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good.
Shar said, Samuel, then we have an issue. Don't play with the potato salad. Yeah, she's right. That's what I say. We black. We like potato salad. Especially has to be done a certain way.
Okay,
so not everybody can make it.
Okay, so what they have is wings, fish, whiting, honey glazed salmon. I didn't pay attention.
Honey glazed salmon.
Honey glazed salmon, lamb chops, and of course, like mozzarella sticks, shrimp, that kind of stuff. Buffalo. They have buffalo chicken dip. I was curious.
Not everybody can make that either.
I know they can't make it like me.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll yeah.
But
I'm going to be on point with that. Yeah, no one can make it like you.
But I did want to try their turkey burger, but I didn't get that. And then the salad.
Not everybody can make a turkey burger either.
Yes, that's true. But they do have a steak salad and the salmon salad. And then, of course, I got different flavors for the thing. But the sides were baked mac and cheese, potato salad, sweet potatoes, spelled wrong, sorry.
Why is there an apostrophe S there?
They spelled it wrong.
Sweet potatoes?
Yes, spelled wrong. Linguine salad, collard greens.
I think that's spelled wrong. No, it's not spelled
No,
wrong.
that's right. Dirty baked beans and cabbage.
Not everybody can make baked beans either.
Actually, I wanted to get the sweet potatoes, but I was offended that they put an apostrophe S, so I didn't get it.
If you see sweet potatoes spelled like that, I'm glad you didn't get it.
I was offended.
That's no.
And they not only is it on their website, the way this is the actual menu in the restaurant here. So
sweet potatoes.
So here's the menu.
Sweet potatoes.
And then of course I'll blow this up, but you know, if you get a chance, go back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pause.
I think somebody made an error.
No, third one down.
I don't think somebody knows how to spell.
Pause to look. when we upload this. Yes, I was offended, so I did not get it.
Just like us, Shaw's laughing at the apostrophe.
Yes.
See, that if you see something like that, I'm like, nope, that's a red flag right there.
I was offended that so I would have gotten it. Maybe eventually I will, but I don't know. We'll see next time.
Yeah, maybe we'll try something else next time or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you, sis, for
the suggestion.
For the suggestion.
And for taking me along on the journey.
And taking care of her. So we'll continue with our New York stuff that we did here too. Again, for those of you who don't know, we saw the Wizard, Robert, on our trip, had a lovely time with him. We spent a couple hours with he and his wife, and just kind of chitting and chatting and, watching the employee at the restaurant sing about 4 songs. Didn't he sing That's Amore?
Yes.
That's like a staple, isn't it?
I did record that one.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, I mean, the place smelled good. I was like, it's a shame we had reservations somewhere else, but
yes.
But as always, Robert was so happy to see us. And I'm telling you, he looked real boss. So I was digging that shirt.
Yes, he did good. So we had a really good time.
It's silky smooth, silky fine.
We had a really good time with them, and they asked us to stay with them the next time we come to New York.
Yeah, can you believe
So I thought that was awesome. So we'll be able to see a different perspective instead of just
Times Square
and Manhattan. We'll see the suburban areas and that type of thing. So that'll be cool.
Yeah,
that'll be cool.
Sure wants to know who Robert is. Yeah, Robert, we call him the Wizard. Robert Sear. He's one of our avid supporters as well, and
he's on one of our
magazines. And he's one of our voiceovers.
One of our voiceovers.
Mm-hmm. He kind of named himself the Wizard.
Yes.
How did that come about anyway? I think he just said, "Well, I'm the Wizard" or something. Did it just come?
No, I think we came up with that. I think we called him the Wizard.
Somebody came up with the Wizard.
I can't remember. I think Robert was kicking some knowledge about something in the comments or something.
We called him Wizard.
And then we just started like, giving that wizardly advice or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. But actually, nice man.
I think Robert knows Short. I think we all know each other somehow.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Robert does know Short.
Sure. He was on the show. He was on your show with Sam and I and Lester. I don't know if you remember. That was a couple of years back.
She just said that.
Yes, yes. So so we met up, and so it was awesome. And then they felt bad because we were having such a good time talking, and they knew that my knee was bothering me and reservations, and we needed to get going. And so
we ended up getting to our next destination.
Yes, but we got lost. So of course that was killing my knee. We missed that reservation.
But
we were okay with that because we just had such a nice time. You know what? It's so funny. I guess with me, I try to like stack things so I could get, especially since we've been going to New York, and I try to stack things like, okay, we're going to try to do like
make sure you're busy,
right? Make sure you're busy and make sure you're doing all these things, because what's the point of going? If you're going to do that, if you're not doing stuff while you're in New York, or like even when we do make it to Chicago, what is the point of just sitting in the room? You might as well stay home and save money.
You can do that and sleep.
Exactly. Or you can do that at a beach resort. That's what that's for. But the move, when you're in a city like Chicago or New York, places like that where you should be moving around. I like to try to get as many things in that I can because I know time is of the essence.
Yeah.
And so of course we didn't expect me to get injured and all of that, but I still wanted to do everything, and we just had such a nice time talking to Robert and Leah that we just
didn't care about getting lost.
We didn't care. We didn't care about getting lost or being late or like, whatever. Whatever.
What? We really weren't. I think the way that we were going, I think we were like a couple of streets over.
We went the wrong direction.
Right. And I'm like, oh, it's like a little crab place or something. I was like, I don't think this is right, And I was like,
but I was not mad that we missed it, because I'll tell you. So we had a reservation at a place called The View, and it's the only revolving restaurant in New York. We went last year with friends, and we wanted to do it again. And so we made the reservation, and you have to make reservations in advance for this restaurant. And of course, we were like, okay, all right, we're going to make it. But my knee was bothering me so bad, and we got lost. That didn't help anything.
But we eventually found it because you called the place.
Yes, we got it. And he was like, you're only 4 minutes from there. We still got mixed around. He was like, well, we hold your reservation for 30 minutes, not 3 hours. It was 3 hours. 30 minutes, you're only 4 minutes away. It's fine. Somehow we still got mixed up.
I think we were late by like 1 minute.
But this is what was interesting. We went up there and we told the hostess that we were there. So sorry we were late, and we had called. And she suggested, which I thought was great because we were going to a Broadway show.
Which I'll show you in a second.
Our first Broadway show ever
inside the same building.
New York, actually. Our first, because Broadway shows travel, but this was our first Broadway show on Broadway. The theater was in the same building as The View. Now, having dinner at The View is a whole experience because they're going to make sure you're eating your appetizer. They're going to, it's going to take a little bit of time for them. It's more like a 2-hour kind of a situation, at least. Yeah. But when we got there, it was just before 6:00, and our show started at 7. So they suggested, you know what? I know you're here, and I know you want to keep your reservation, but since you have a show in an hour, why don't you go to our lounge? And the lounge is what we also wanted to try to do as well. So he's, you know what? Put us in.
That worked. I couldn't be even more amazed because, you still got the effect of the place revolving.
Yes.
You know, maybe even more
Yes. I believe it was spinning a little faster
in the lounge.
in the lounge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Our waiter was great.
I felt bad because at the end we were like getting up like, well, we got to go to this shop. But we probably didn't even need to do that because seems like just about everybody was late filtering into there.
Well,
so
we didn't want to take a chance.
Sure. No, absolutely.
But
food was good.
The food was good. The service was good. We loved it, and we headed on downstairs.
Yes.
To our show. I didn't know Char lived in NYC for 5 years.
Ah, I didn't know that.
She said that's a discussion for another time.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
ma'am.
sister. And she said,
need
exactly. I love that you guys are having these adventures. And then she started urine.
Oh,
feel
thank you.
well.
Thank you.
She said, "Yay, I love Broadway." So do we.
Yes.
I think Broadway liked us.
I think so.
So,
Hope so.
Yeah, so we headed on downstairs.
Yes.
To our destination.
To the Marquee Theater, where they were showing the Broadway play
Stranger Things, The First Shadow. You see the playbill, right? So let's just say Stranger Things, The First Shadow was even better than we expected.
Now, if you're a person who cannot handle strobe lights, lots of lights, loud sounds, flashbangs, this is not the show for you. This is not the Broadway show.
You know, it kind of was like a Broadway show, but it was like you were watching a Netflix show.
Right.
Because they kind of had
it was really
like
good.
that.
It was really good.
And how do you say Stranger Things, The First Shadow is actually, would you say it's the origin?
Yes. So basically, the Netflix series is based in the 1980s, but The First Shadow is before all of how it got started. And it got started technically in the 1950s, is what they're trying to say.
That was so awesome.
So this part is supposed to be when, for those of you who know the show, again, we're not going to spoil it or anything like that, but Winona Ryder's character, no, she's not Nancy, I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. Anyway, Winona Ryder's character and the guy in there who plays Hopper, they are in high school during Stranger Things First Shadow. And it's kind of a machination of how everything got started, because it did start with one, not either one of them, but one person in particular. And then they kind of tell us the origin of how, well, everybody who does watch it knows about the girl 11 and what happened with her, how, depending on how far into the series you are or have gotten. But they kind of tell us a little bit about the first 10 people. And 11 is, I don't know why they started with 11 in the Netflix series. I'm still not certain about that. But they kind of focus obviously more on number 1 because this started in the 50s. So I'll just leave it like that. I don't want to mess up anything, but
let's just say it was absolutely phenomenal.
It was phenomenal. Yes, it was.
That was Sunday night.
Yes.
Monday.
Our anniversary.
And to those of you who reached out and said happy anniversary to us this past Monday, we greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You know, we were getting a lot of happy anniversary, well wishes and stuff while we're in NYC. People were loving some of the things we were doing. So
yes,
24 years of love and bliss, and this beautiful lady here.
Don't be trying to be my friend.
You always say that all the time. Every time I say that, but yeah, it was a great anniversary.
Yes,
and you took us to a lovely observation deck.
I took us
You did. Yeah, you took us.
It was me.
Yeah,
Okay.
you took us.
Well, we
Thank you,
wanted.
Shore. We appreciate that.
Thank you. We wanted to do something interesting for our anniversary, something different, and we found this place called Summit One
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
I don't know why it's named that. But...
Yeah, we don't know why it was named that, but I'll pull out a picture or two. And it was.
Was it just as advertised to you?
I would say
or was
so.
it even better than advertised?
Maybe even better. So we were one of the okay, so they have different observation spaces that you could be in, and it's all glass, and they make you put booties on your feet so your shoes don't scratch up the floor, because the floor is also glass,
like trash bags, but they're,
yes,
Now
what's interesting is that if you are okay, so they would say for the ladies especially, I mean, I know there are men that do it too, but they suggest you do not wear a skirt, do not wear stiletto heels, because number one, you'll be doing a lot of walking, a lot of climbing. Stilettos, of course, will scratch the glass floor. There are glass, since there are glass floors and walls, if you're looking down, right, you could look down on people. But if you're looking up, you could look up at people. So if you're wearing a dress, you might want to keep the private parts private. So you have, leggings or jeans or something else on to hold on to your dignity, basically. There was one room in particular. I was excited that we were going about the whole thing, but we went 93 stories up, and I really wanted to go into this one room in particular. I don't know what they called the room, but I call it the silver balloon room. So I started snapping pictures. Oh, that's Birdland there. I know Birdland. Trying to get it. I should have gotten a better shot of Sam and I, but you see one is floating around. Now the adults, there were adults and children in there, and the children behaved better than the adults. The adults were having a ball. I mean, those balloons.
They the ones popping the balloon.
They were popping. I got hit in the back of the head with a balloon. I mean, you're kicking. Yes, you're kicking balloons out of your way. There's balloons floating overhead. People are playing with. Let me see if I took a picture. It was in one of the videos.
Probably a video, not a.
It was definitely in. Oh, you could sort of see this guy here. Over here, he's holding up a balloon. He is so excited. I mean, look at that face. He is so excited. It was so funny. And it was awesome. But what was also really cool is that from where we were, you could see the Empire State Building. Can't you just imagine Godzilla climbing on that?
Yeah.
So it was fun.
Sure said how romantic. She said pretty, and she said big kids.
Everybody was a big kid. It was also cool. Now they were telling us when you first come in and you work your way through the lines, they have you stop in an area, and it's kind of like a green screen kind of a thing. And you stop and they take your picture. And then you go to this. All
about that.
Yes. They take your picture and then they send you, you go on up. But then you go into this one room. I don't know whether it's called, I think that one might have been called Unity.
There's one called Transcendence, right?
Yes. And I do have that in the video, not in the picture. But the reason why they take your picture is because they have I think it's called Unit. I think that's what it's called, Unity. And they take your picture, and then hopefully you can find your face in the clouds.
Which we didn't.
We didn't find our face in the clouds. I was like, could this be Sam or Harry Belafonte in the cloud? Mm-mm. But I was thinking, since Sam and they had us stand together, so, and I can't see anything in those clouds. But since they had Sam and I stand together, wouldn't it stand to reason that those two faces would be together? I mean, you're decently taller than I am, but wouldn't there still be, I don't know. What do I know? But I was just like, okay, well, that's fine. So there was that.
So what do we do after Summit? Oh, Grand Central Station.
Yes. So we weren't paying attention to the fact that we were actually in the Grand Central Station. Of which neither one of us had
stopped at a food court.
Been there before. And we stopped at a place where we had been we were trying to figure out other things that were close by that we could do. But we didn't realize that, okay, so one of the families at my preschool told me, you and Sam need to go to the La Grande Boucherie. I'm like, okay.
I'm like La Bougie?
La Bougie? No, La Boucherie. It's a French restaurant. You feel like you're in France. Neither one of us have ever been to France, so I wouldn't have known what it felt like. Unfortunately, because of my knee, we were kind of limited in our walking, but we didn't realize
the greeters and everything were so nice there.
Yeah, they were lovely.
Yeah.
But what was interesting, where we ended up, was something called Grand Brasserie. And so this was, now we didn't sit at a table because we weren't going to get any food.
Sat at the bar.
So we sat at the bar.
Which is fine.
Yeah, that was fine. So there we are.
And you have to admit, what made that time, other than us getting like some light desserts and stuff?
Oh yeah, here's the dessert. Sam C ordered this one.
That was so bomb.
They called that the double chocolate mousse.
Yeah.
The double chocolate
mousse.
And then I had my old faithful, when we go to restaurants,
creme brulee.
So,
and you have to kind of add this in there. We met a nice lady there too.
We absolutely
who
did.
Actually became friends with.
Yes. She was so. She is a Navy vet.
Mm-hmm.
We became Facebook friends and Instagram friends and all that. Yes. And it was funny, when you went to the bathroom, she asked me for my number. But apparently, but it was weird though, because she asked me for my number, and she said, I'm gonna put you.
Know that.
Mm-hmm. She said, I'm gonna put your number in my contacts. I said, okay. So she pulls up her contacts.
Probably wasn't working.
Well, it was weird because it wasn't working, because somehow I was already in there. So is Facebook or Instagram doing something now to where when you're adding new people, their phone numbers go in there? I don't know. I was shocked.
Never heard of that one.
I was shocked. I'm
so y'all have each other's numbers now?
Well, at least she's got my phone number. It was already.
Well, we're all connected on social media. So.
It was already in her phone. Okay. I was like, how'd that happen? That's
interesting.
Because I started saying it 412, and then she was like, oh wait, and so she started typing my name, and she was like, oh, it's already in there. First and last.
So maybe they're adding. Maybe when you add,
Yeah, it was already.
That's
So I didn't have to say. I said 412, boom, and she was like, "Oh, Bob, yeah," and said, "I'm like, what?"
Probably has mine too then.
She might.
So
She might.
So if I be like, "Hey, what's up, girl? What you doing?"
Yeah.
That's
So
it. Anyway,
I just thought that was. I'm like, what? You already have it?
Yeah.
How do you already have? Well, anyway,
she was really nice.
she was very sweet.
We enjoyed. She
talking
made
to her.
She made us feel welcome. She was a pleasure to talk to.
She really was.
Nice to meet her.
Nice, very nice, very nice to meet her. And
then we made our way to
the hotel room for a little bit,
and then
we went back to the bar to have
dinner. Oh no!
But that
I just thought about. I know where this story is now. Before we even get to the next thing we did.
Yes. So Sam went to the bar to order some more of those tacos that were very good, and unfortunately,
kind of wish I hadn't.
Unfortunately,
kind of wish I hadn't.
I didn't want to sit on the high chairs, the bar stools, and so I just sat because they have like they had
tables and stuff.
Well, the tables that were outside of the breakfast area obviously weren't being used necessarily because the breakfast was closed.
Are you sure you want to tell this upcoming story?
Yes, I do.
You sure?
And I'm going to also tell it on Crazy People Follow Us as well.
You really want to tell this next story?
Okay, I won't.
I say do it.
Okay. So
I mean, I don't care. I mean, I was just like, what?
So
I said, I can't wait to hear this story.
So Sam goes to the bar and he asks for, now mind you, we had another play we were going to.
Which we'll get to in a second.
We'll get to in a second. And we thought we would just go to the bar and get tacos again because they came out so fast the day before. So
this time they came out a little slower. It
was very slow. But, and Sam thought that they only put in one order and it was just a mess. Anyway.
God was nice though.
Right.
Still.
So I was sitting there. Sam went up to the bar. He was ordering food.
Now keep in mind, I wasn't paying attention to what well, I can't say I wasn't paying attention to you because that didn't sound right. But I was trying to get the order.
Right, trying to get the order together.
I come back and I'm like looking. I had this look on my face like, what's going on here?
So while I was sitting there waiting for Sam, there was this guy sitting there, and there was a couple of people that were sitting near him that he was talking to. I thought maybe they were all together, and then they got up to leave.
They weren't together with him.
No, he was. He
let that be known.
He was still talking, and then he sees me sitting there, so then he starts talking to me, and so he says, "Hey, excuse me," and he's pointing at Sam, and he's like, "Is he Latino?" And I was like, "Oh no, not again." He's not the first person to confuse Sam with being Latino, and it's actually funny because if we go to Spanish restaurants, they'll say, "Oh, miss, what would you like?" Or like.
Is this why you're trying to say I get the red carpet treatment when we go places because
usually
they try to kick Spanish to me?
They do,
and they just smiling in my face all the time, and they do everything but hug me.
They do. And so they'll say, miss, what would you like? And this, and then they'll turn to Sam and they'll start speaking Spanish. Oh, come on, they are. And it's like, oh, wait. And Sam's like, excuse me, I only speak
Spanish.
Un poco español. And then they're
Buenos dias.
And then they're
and
like,
that's it.
They're offended that Sam does not know Spanish because he should, because apparently he is Latino. Okay, so this brother, and I was like, oh no, I'm sorry. No, yeah, people do mistake him for being Latino. And this brother was not.
I think he wanted to come home with us.
He was not listening to me. And he was like, no, bro, no, man, no.
You like me. He
looked like me. He looked like me. And I'm like, he is not Latino. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, bro. He Latino, man. He Latino. He just like me. He said that his mother his mother's Colombian and something, and his dad is Jamaican.
Well, that's good for him.
And I was like, oh, that's a
I'm like
lovely.
that. But that doesn't relate to me.
Yes. And I said, well, that's a lovely combination. No. He looked like me, yo. He looked like me. I'm like, you know
Funny,
what?
he wasn't saying that to my face.
He said it to me, and let me tell you, my knee was bothering me. I didn't have any more fight in me, and I was like, and so I said, you know what? Maybe you're right. And so he was, well, what he mixed with, yo? And I said, well, he's part black, part what, mostly black, part white. And said, no, yo, no. He part Dominican, man. He Colombian, man. I'm like, no, he's not. I didn't even want to tell him what the last name was because he wasn't gonna. Forget it. Forget it. I can't. And it is funny because people will ask me. They won't ask him. They come to me and ask, is he Latino?
Because they're scared to ask me.
Well, I think that is kind of rude to just ask somebody. Are you Latino?
In my lifetime, I've been asked a lot of things.
Have you been asked, are you Latino?
I've been asked about. I've been asked, am I Bano?
Oh, jeez.
I've been asked I've been asked that before. To my face.
You're light-skinned, but not that light.
Well, you know what? I've been asked a lot of things, but
how about Latino?
I've been asked that before.
Well, they ask me all the time, and it's like, yo, bro, no, you're Latino. He looked like me. Is
that why when I was talking to him, he wouldn't shut up?
Yes, and I was looking at him, and I'm like, well,
yeah,
you both are male who are wearing glasses. If you want to,
but he was like the nicest.
But he couldn't have been nicer.
I mean, he was so. It was so comical.
Yes,
and it's
then he was telling us about all of his, or was it just me? Maybe you went up to because then we were trying to eat the tacos, but only one set of tacos came out, and then by the time the second ones came out, we had to get going.
Should have seen the look on my face when the second one. I was like, wait a minute, is he sure he got that? I was like, oh, I did order two. Okay, but
it's okay. That's fine.
I had to run upstairs, put it in the we had a refrigerator
and a microwave.
So I put that in the refrigerator and ran back downstairs, and I was like, oh Lord, he's still talking to me.
He was still
talking. He was talking to me.
So then I had to stand up, and he could see me limping around, and I was like, well, thank you so much. We got somewhere to go. And he just kept yapping.
I think he wanted me to exchange phone numbers with him.
You should have exchanged social media with him.
I was pressed for time. If I wasn't pressed for time, I would have sat there and talked to him a little bit longer because he seemed lonely and he couldn't have been the nicest guy.
Yeah, he was very nice. Very nice.
But other than the Latino.
But he didn't believe your wife that you were not Latino.
No.
So I gave up.
It's almost like he did everything but bow to me for some reason. Because it's like when I was talking to him, it's like he was just like, it's like he's talking to a celebrity.
Yep.
I'm sitting there thinking, dude, I'm not a celebrity.
Well, you are Latino, according to him.
Who do you think I am?
I gave up. I gave up.
Well, I said, we have to go. And then when you said that, we got to go.
I thought he was going to still be sitting there when we got back.
Yeah, I thought we were going to see him one more time.
I thought so too.
So after that nice conversation, we made our way. We have one more thing to do that night. And we went to a second musical performance at the New World Stages Theater. And this is what we saw. Heathers the Musical. And honestly, that didn't disappoint either.
No, it was incredible. They did an amazing job.
If you're familiar with the movie Heathers,
the
energy
there was so high. It was awesome. We had a great. Oh, wait! I also forgot to say something because the ladies are in the audience right now. I was telling Terry about Stranger Things. Just a quick little side note. People that were in like white, what would you call them? Like hazmat suits
Oh,
were coming through the audience, and
taking people's stuff.
Yes, and one of the people in the hazmat suits took a lady's purse, and I was watching him the whole time, like, where are you going with her purse? Where are you going?
They took a hat.
Went all the way down.
Glad they didn't come up to our place.
Nope. All the way down to the stage, and it came back up, and then the person holding the bag was trying to. And I'm like, nope, there she go, right there. She's right there. 2 rows ahead. I see her right there. Brown hair, long,
you were
black.
You remember what she
black shirt. You don't take a woman's purse.
No, I know.
You don't take it.
I can't believe they did that.
Please don't take her purse.
It was part of a skit.
I was gonna get up and follow. I would have gotten up and followed him had my knee not hurt.
Well, I'm glad you were sitting down.
Well, they taking people's stuff.
He didn't come up and do anything that they.
But I would have.
They gave his stuff back in like a minute.
Not quite. It seemed like an eternity, and it wasn't
maybe
even my purse.
Maybe 3 minutes.
It seemed like an eternity, and it wasn't even my purse.
Yeah, it was part of a scene that they were doing. Everybody's laughing here.
Like, don't be taking.
Shar said, "Sam, y'all are royalty."
The Latino.
Yes. And Terry said, "Corn nuts."
Corn nuts. I love my dead case.
You would say that.
Okay, so for those of you who
have seen the movie,
if you've seen, actually, I'll wait. If you've seen the movie, put a thumbs up in the comments, and then I'll continue. I'll continue about that.
If you haven't seen the movie, then we won't continue.
We won't continue on that part. But it was fun. It was fun. It was lively.
Everybody had
very
a good time.
Very
clean.
Very clean.
Clean
theater. I just couldn't believe
the Marquee Theater was so cold.
Yes, and it's an older iconic theater.
I was a little sus. Some people were sitting there. It was so people were coughing and sneezing. I was like, nope, we're gonna crank up the air in this place.
Yep, so they did.
Like we're gonna make sure that you guys
get them germs
nice and
out
cold.
of here.
They did that on purpose. Because as soon as they heard one person cough,
yep, up it went.
Turned it up.
Up it went.
I was laughing. And then the other one was good.
So no thumbs up. So I won't say anything.
We'll stop right there.
I'll stop with that. But it was very good. It was very good. So if you have the opportunity, make sure you watch the original Heathers. And as Sam C and I were talking, I said it's kind of funny. Winona Ryder is in both of these things. So it's almost like, I mean, we know she wasn't in either play, but it was almost kind of like a tribute to Winona Ryder because she was in Heathers and she's in Stranger Things. So it was actually kind of cool. Very cool.
It was pretty cool. So tomorrow is Mother's Day.
Well, then after we left, you forgot about one more place we went because you wanted.
Oops.
Yeah.
Okay. So before I flip over to that.
Before you flip over to Mother's Day.
So you can't be in New York and not get an authentic New York pizza. So we end up going to this pizza place literally right around the corner from us called Vito's.
Yes.
And they didn't disappoint at all. Some of the flavors I've seen for pizza, I was like, I wish they had here.
Yes.
Because now these pizzas here don't compare to what we saw. Not only, of course, New York style pizza is cut big anyway. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I'm just like, I saw this and my eyes got big. My mouth was like, I was smiling real hard.
We ordered too much and couldn't finish. We had to throw it away.
Yeah. I had one slice of sausage and onion. And I tell you, that was like the greatest slice of pizza I've ever tasted. And, I like pepperoni and, sausage and all that stuff. But that sausage and onion pizza was really, really hit.
Well, Danetta said she's going to take us to Beggar's Pizza when we go to Chicago.
And I will be begging to have a slice of that too.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will.
Yeah, I will be begging to get some of that pizza too.
I'm sure.
Beggars will see me.
I bet.
they will see me like not John Cena. You can't see me. You will see me. I will be standing there with my Latino face.
Yes. And your Latino beard and mustache.
You know,
you can wear this because they'll just so
they'll walk in there. Yeah,
they'll know that they got the Latino.
Yeah.
That brother, he wasn't giving up. So I just said, yeah, well, maybe there's some Latino in the background somewhere. You know,
Shar said that part. This NY pizza is the bomb. She's laughing. But but you had what you had was good too.
Yeah, what was it?
You had the Sicilian.
The Sicilian. It was like this big. As big as my head.
And you said it was good too.
It was delicious, yes.
Would you get that again?
Absolutely. I love Sicilian style pizza.
Now, because it was New York authentic style, that's the real deal.
It was really good.
Mm-hmm. And the lady that waited, this young girl that waited on us, she was funny too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was very nice.
So I could throw in an extra piece. I was like, don't tell me that. I was like, yeah, I thought she was kidding. I was like, she must say I was confused with the people behind us. And she's like, no, for like what's she for 2 cents or 20 cents, $1? I was like, oh, yeah. Like, yeah, throw it on in there too.
But we didn't finish it.
No, I didn't. Shar said, I'm getting fatter just listening to you talk about food. Really, Shar? Sorry. Next time I'll talk about fruits and vegetables.
There was another restaurant we missed out on.
And Sari said Latino face made me laugh. Oh, we did miss out on one.
We missed after we left Heather's. Because we hadn't eaten. Remember, we hadn't actually had a real dinner because we missed our reservation. So we just had snack food.
You sure the pizza wasn't it?
No. The pizza was the next day. The day before, we went to Junior's.
Oh. Yeah, how could I forget?
I don't know how we skipped over that.
I just went whoop over my head. How did I forget that one? Yeah. So after we left Stranger Things performance, we went across the street to Junior's Cheesecake, and like Bobby D said, how can I forget that? For obvious reasons. But the food was good, and our waitress,
she was so cute. And
I got you, mommy.
She kept saying to me, I got you, mommy. I got you, mommy. I got you.
She couldn't be even more
She
sweeter.
was the sweetest, cutest thing. And she said the next time we were like, well, we're from Pittsburgh.
I went and asked her what her name was because I was like, okay, I don't see a name.
I remember her name.
Marisol?
Maribel.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she said, ask for me next time you come back to New York. I got you, mommy. I got you. What you want, mommy? I got you.
Yeah, she was just cracking up. I want something kind of down or kind of like home, whatever. She's like, okay.
Got you, mommy. I got you.
Yeah.
So super sweet. We found your Latino community.
They loved me there.
They loved you. I'm sorry.
I felt so at home.
You better start checking Ancestry.com, Family Search, and 23andMe to make sure you're not Latino.
Yeah, I just felt so at home.
You better had, because they accepted you into the community. Yeah, so that was very nice. It was very nice.
Yeah, without warning, they just kind of without begging.
I got you, mommy.
Yeah, she really accepted you.
Yes. But she didn't say I look Latina.
No.
Latina. Sorry. Latina.
No, you're in.
I'm in.
You're in.
Because I'm married to you.
Yeah, by default.
By default.
But you can't go to Junior's Cheesecake and not have a slice of cheesecake.
So we bought it, but obviously we didn't eat it
right away.
We brought it back here to Pittsburgh. And
so we were eating a New York style cheesecake here in Pittsburgh. So how real was that?
That's right. And we did a short of it. And I said, it's not pretty because it didn't travel pretty in the container.
It was pretty enough.
But it was very tasty.
Yeah, it was very tasty.
Mhm.
Shar said, I was just about to say that, Bobby, 23andMe. Shed some light on that.
Well,
We really don't know too much about
we
it.
don't know too much about 23andMe, except what I do know is that if you were to buy a kit from 23andMe, they ask you for your blood. They ask you for your blood, and you send it back, and then they use your DNA from your blood to find out, where you've come from. Also, Ancestry.com seems to be the most popular, but also kind of the most expensive. But you can find information about, like, if you like, literally anybody, about, like, for instance, if you and I didn't know each other, and we met and we're like, maybe we do have some similarities. I don't know. And we don't know who, our siblings are. We heard maybe, a parent might have had a child out of wedlock. I don't know. And we're looking at each other and like, we look kind of similar. We're about the same age. It's a possibility, kind of a thing. You can go on Ancestry.com, obviously, you could do it for free for about a week or so, and try to find your people. But what's awesome about Ancestry.com is that, if, let's just say, I'm looking for my sister, I believe she could be in the Chicagoland area, and then I could type in, information about me and family, our, my side of the family type of thing, and do all that. But then if anybody else has put in any information that might coincide with what I said, then all that information will come up. So if you said something like, I think I might have a sister in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania by the first name Bobby, then the information that I put in will also come up with what you've looked for, and then boom, we found each other. So it's really kind of cool. Also, there's familysearch.org, and I believe Sam and I are on that. And I don't
think that
know.
worked out very well so far. I have to get back into that.
It's a little more
work,
and it's a little less known than the other two. The libraries here, through the Carnegie Library, if any of the neighborhood libraries are affiliated with the Carnegie Library, then you can do it in their library for free. And you could sign up for free, but then once you're signed up, then you can start looking. You don't always have to keep going to the library to find out that information. So we signed up for familysearch.org, and I would imagine that it would be in any city, I would imagine.
That's what I'm thinking.
And for free, because it was through the library.
Yeah.
And so we thought we'd give it a try, check it out, see what happened. And I knew on my dad's side, my grandparents, first, middle, last by the time they passed. Same with my mother's side. But I'm finding more information on my dad's side. And then I found like some paperwork that came up, which was really cool. Like when my grandparents got married, their official wedding information came up. And then like my grandmother's siblings popped up. And then, so it was really cool. And so we did stop doing what we were working on because the trip was coming up.
Yeah.
But we are going to get back into that. But it was really awesome to find that stuff. And then the same thing on my mother's side, I was able to find out more, like some people that I had never met and didn't know. And so I'm like calling the parents and like, Mom, do you know a so-and-so and so-and-so? Yeah, that was my uncle. I found him, so it's actually very interesting to go into your own history.
Yeah.
Sam C was doing the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back into that. Yeah.
Yes. I was kind of getting a little more into it than he was. Like I'm sitting there on the phone. Oh my goodness. Wait, I found so and so. Wait, I found so.
Yeah, your stuff just kept popping up. Mine was like, I gotta do like some.
You're gonna have to do a little more digging. or pick your mom's brain more over
more
people. You know, people that she remembers.
Maybe
but it was
maybe
cool.
I'll try to look at that today.
Yeah, but it was cool. But pick your mom's brain, and I'm sure she'll be hopefully watching, so she'll know when she talks to you later that you'll be picking her brain a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was good. And then you could ask your mom about
specific
her
questions.
Grandparents.
Yep.
What were their names? If they were around when she was growing up.
Taking some paper over and write stuff down, and
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically what that's about, and it could kind of help you dig around and find out about the history of your family. So it's really cool.
Yeah. Char said you look more Asian. Yeah, my Nia Long sitting over here. And
so maybe the Asian community. Maybe if I go to the Chinese restaurant.
Hey, maybe.
They haven't done that at the Chinese restaurant.
You didn't try hard enough. And Char said, I know about it. My daughter bought it for me, and that's how I found my biological father. I was just saying Sam should do it and shed some light on why the Hispanic community is attracted to him. They just love the smooth one, that's all. I guess. I don't know. I'm just being stupid.
Now,
but and she said, yeah, your cousin found me first.
Hey. Now, Char, did you use, so it was 23andMe or Ancestry? Because I was just curious about especially of the 23andMe part.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that would help find your roots faster, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like your roots, since you're giving your blood, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Anyway, so let us know.
Yeah. Couple things here. We'll be getting ready to wrap up the show soon. I think we took everybody's time.
Yeah, we took a lot of time.
If you haven't already, this is available for you. It is Pandemic Press Media Magazine Spring 2026 edition, available right now at lulu.com. So you can go ahead and get your copy. Char said 23andMe.
Excellent.
Thank you. Tomorrow we do have an audio show for you. It could be everybody's favorite audio show. It could be something you've been waiting for most desperately. The Crazy People Followers podcast is back tomorrow. So tomorrow, sometime in the morning, it should be loaded for you. And you will hear it on SoundCloud and Buzzsprout for those of you digging this type of show and all the crazy stuff that we could talk about on this show, especially from the trip.
Yes.
And then some.
Yes.
This show is for you. So episode 785. Wow. We're really moving on up there.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the CCI radio show audio podcast. Partner with the Nettis Avon store, sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. Again, you will find it on SoundCloud and Buzzsprout. Again, the Crazy People Followers podcast. And once again, to those of you who have made purchases to Leo Angels, handmade soaps and more,
yes,
that will be ready. We'll be getting to that soon, so we haven't forgotten you. Thank you for your payments.
Yes.
Thank you for your information, your patience too.
Patience as well.
So yeah, we will be getting to you soon, and you will have those wonderful soaps. And just to reiterate what I said earlier, since the soaps are handmade, you may see some bumps, you may see some bruises, but the bottom line is the quality of it you'll like.
It's true.
So stay tuned for that. And if you are not subscribed to our channel, we make sure and ask that you do subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell. Make sure your notifications are set so you don't miss a thing.
Mm-hmm.
hey, 14 years of counting. What more can you ask for?
That's true.
We are the CCI radio show. And as we say, better than most, second to none.
You like that, huh?
I do.
I can tell.
And it's all because of you.
Well, you think we should go?
I do.
You think we should go?
Shar says she's looking forward to hers.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be getting that to you shortly.
Yes, definitely.
So, thank you for spending time with us as we traveled on the train last week.
And spending your whole morning with us today.
Morning. Yeah, because we just had a lot to talk about. I should say we do have some interesting things coming soon. Behind the scenes, we have reached out to a few people, and we are happy to say that we should have a few, maybe 4 interviews in the works.
Oh, that's good.
Which might actually surprise you. If they all come true. But if not, we should have at least 1 coming soon.
That sounds good.
So stay tuned for that. Soon doesn't mean next week.
No, that's okay.
But like I said, if you're looking for someone to jump on there and say, "Oh, it's about time to get an interview," well, be patient. Good things come to those who wait. So
that's true.
If you watch our show, we might have we do have occasional interviews, and we do have some people working behind the scenes that are trying to get stuff in order and possibly for people to come on. So we thank you for that. So
that's right.
Thank you, Shar. Thank you, Danetta. Thank you, sis. Everyone have an amazing weekend, as Danetta said.
Yes.
Great show as always.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers, whether you're a biological mother, teacher mother, a pet mother, just mother at work. There's a lot of ways to be a mother to others. So enjoy your day, enjoy yourself, do something for you tomorrow and for this weekend also.
Yeah, that's why we got crazy people followers coming on Mother's Day.
Yes, that's true.
That's the most interesting. That's the most interesting thing. So that would be interesting for Mother's Day.
I guess so. I was like, "Oh, are we really gonna do?"
Yes, we are.
That for Mother's Day.
Yes, we are.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Yep. All right.
All right. Well, have a lovely day, everybody, and remember, yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, today's a gift. That's why we call it the present. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you very, very soon.
And it's time to ice and get that knee, whatever.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day.